Hey YouTube. Okay, so I haven't been on YouTube for a while, only because I've been really quite busy. But I am back because I have to show you a couple of pictures that I feel is very out of the ordinary for me. So I am an individual that is being electronically harassed, and I'm trying to share the lighting on certain things. A lot of people don't know what electronic harassment is, and electronic harassment is where a person can get their hands on an electronic and directly. Use it to harm you, read your thoughts, gang stalk you, voice to skull, meaning that you can hear the person talk to you. They have a special microphone where they use to around their head, and they like talk to you or whatnot. And all of this is done directly from your body wave. So as I was, wanted to take a couple of pictures, of myself, and I realized something was like really off when I realized that it was a different kind of lighting that was coming in my picture. I was capturing it, and I happened to see like the little kind of like beams that was coming towards me, and it was like directly towards my head. So and when I looked, up there, when I looked up the ceiling, it was nothing there. So I knew exactly what was going on, and I knew that that it was that beam that was on my head at the time. So basically, I had got a lot of feedback from people. I got a lot of positivity feedback from people. Everyone is very supportive. I thank a lot of people for supporting me, and I didn't think that it was that many of us, but you know, through the grace of God, I believe that, if we can continue to provide proof and try to capture every moment of it, every little aspect of it, try to get every little thing and keep it so that we can provide laws, or if there are laws about it. I still haven't done a lot of my research about it. All I know is that you could get you a lawyer at the time, but I'm not too sure how all of that is going to like prosper. But at the time right now, I'm just trying to take as many or as much evidence as I can, and keep it for future reference for people that are going through the same thing, and that wants to know what's going on, wants to know how can they get it off. I'm trying to do the same thing. I'm trying to figure it out myself. So don't you're not alone. Please know that you're not alone, and that is a lot of us that are looking for a way out. Also, I had got negative feedback, and that's from people that were negative. Whatever. They don't really know what's going on, and like I said, electronic harassment is where a person can have electronic, like it's based on your head. It's like a microphone. They can talk to the microphone, and it's like go all around. It's like a talking piece, more or less. And I'm not too sure how many features it has. I never seen it before. Actually, I seen it on Google. I like looked it up, but um, that person can, from your body wave, they can read certain things about you. They can see what you're thinking, what you're knowing, how you think about things, how you talk. Um, Certain qualities that you have about yourself, very personal things. They can spot you and know where you're at, where you're going, through cameras, through surveillance. Um, they can talk to you. They have a special piece of microphone that they have attached to the device, where they can talk to you and you can actually hear them, and they could be miles and miles away. So that's something that is being used against me, and being that, it's little to no proof to prove that, it's like very limited to go to the cops and tell them, hey, listen, I think I'm being gangster, because the next thing that they're going to do is they're going to think that you have a mental problem. And that's what basically that machine is, used for, is for you to look like you have a mental problem, mental issue, and that you need to be either arrested or you need to go into a mental ward. So, with that being said, I'm just telling everyone that is going through it, please do not give in. Fight the fight. Fight back. Fight as hard as you can. You don't have to, go ahead and crack people heads open and stuff like that. But if you come across an evidence that is very unlikely, very um weird, what I'm saying, just make sure that you capture it, you document it, what I'm saying. This is life and death for me, and I feel like, my privacy should be my own and not anyone else. If I'm in this country and I pay my taxes and I work and I do what I have to do, I shouldn't have to be the one that is being targeted or have to be the one that's being looked at. And so, with that being said, this is a free country, and no one should ever have to know my privacy or know anything about me or try to have any health effects against me, because that's also something that can be used during when you're electronically harassed. So I have a few pictures that I was taking while I was like sitting down, and I happened to catch like a beam that was directly on my head. And so it's kind of like two beams. So one was right here and the other one was like in the back of me, and you could kind of see it through the lighting. It's like a red ball, like a circle. So I'm going to share that with you guys. I want to know what you guys think about it. Do you think that it's like a beam? Do you think it's something that's being electronically harmed against me? Because that's right now, I'm still going through it. And my daughter, she's young, so she's not going through it as much. She's kind of young, so she don't I don't know what she's experiencing now as she's young, but no one should have to ever be bullied that way, or ever have to happen to be treated that way, and you are a citizen here. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to show you some pictures. Let me know, comment below, let me know what's going on. And we need to stick together. I believe the more we stick together, the more we can become one, and it's gonna be more greater than before. Okay, guys, thank you so much. God bless everyone. Keep praying, keep hope alive. Read your Bibles, be positive. Think outside the box. Whatever you have to do, what I'm saying. You have a hobby, think about that hobby first. And try to get your mind off of it, because it will stress you. Because you just want it off, and you just want it to get off of you. You want it to go away forever. But you never know when it's gonna go away, and you can't stress about that. You just gotta stress. Don't stress at all. Just fight back and get your evidence and get what you need to get, so that you can have your fight and you can fight back. All right. Thanks, everyone. God bless. Have a good night. And I'm gonna show you my pictures. Okay.